those little office fans. So it blows the air and circulates the air up around, and then you put an ice tray on the very, very bottom, and you can hang your sausages and stuff in there. Yeah, right? That's what I want to know is why. It's like, you made the cupcake. It's fresh. Eat it. Don't look at it. Eat it. Okay, we're going to put these over here because we don't need these anymore. I'm baffled by the stuff that people do. Moose jerky Moose jerky was wonderful. Video sent. Thank you, E-Rock. Thank you, E-Rock. Oh my gosh. Actually, no. Okay, so in my food processor, I forgot to do this. I'm going to pulse a piece of bread. I'm going to do my whole grain bread just because it's a little bit better for us. We'll just tear that up in there. Well, actually, I'm going to be putting this in with the meat so I can touch it with that hand. And I don't think I'm going to be doing, we'll add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese I can do a little bit of because it's a hard cheese. Parmesan cheese, well, real Parmesan cheese is aged for a very long time. So all the moisture is taken out of that. And in that moisture is where the whey is located. And in that whey is where the lactose is. And that's what makes people who are lactose intolerant. How are you doing today, Tea Sipping Elf? I am doing fabulous. I am just going to try and get this pulsed. I'm not going to use, I think I only wanted 3/4 of a cup. This is just going to help it kind of hold together. Come on. It's very hard to do that with one hand. I got my arrow garden replanted yesterday. I was very excited for that. Very excited for that. I have basil going on in there. We'll just start off with a little bit like that. We'll see how it goes. I've got cilantro in there. I've got a couple serrano peppers in there. Hi, can you vacuum seal chocolate even though there's dairy in it? Yes. So chocolate already has a really good shelf life, and you can vacuum seal that. Now, when you freeze it, that's when you get oxidation on there, but vacuum packing that in a vacuum seal bag will actually help with that. I just bought an arrow garden. We have 2 arrow gardens. I love that. Are you guys doing herbs? I've not done the vegetables, and they have the big farm ones now for people, which I think is great for people in apartments. If you don't have land, like to have a garden, so they can actually grow like full-on tomato plants and stuff like that. I will tell you this, don't grow an artichoke. Don't grow an artichoke. We're just giving this a good squeeze. Herbs. Yep, I have 1 parsley, 3 basil, 3 cilantro, and 2 serrano peppers. Michael Gamer, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. Welcome on in. How was your Sunday going? Where are you watching the stream from, and how did you find the stream? Did you come in on a raid, or did you just find it? We do peppers, and they're mini jalapenos, actually pack a punch. If you guys are in the Discord, if you do exclamation point Discord, that's the link. I have a section there called Other Pictures. I would love to see your arrow gardens, like past ones or ones that you have going right now. Dave waves hello. He's doing this over there in the corner now. It's a wild Derek, I know. There is a follower emote of him doing his mustache. Do I have that on there? Can somebody check that? Make sure I've got that emote up. I got to add some more animated emotes too, but there should be the follower emote that says the word I'm not allowed to say, Derek doing his wild mustache, a cast iron thing, living person on screen, living person on screen. There it is. Thank you, Liz. I appreciate that. There's a lucky man who gets the sandwiches. All the sandwiches. I make good sandwiches. Don't you think I make good sandwiches? Mm-hmm. Someone's feeling peckish. It's time for his sloppy Joe. Remember I told you guys, sloppy Joe or hot dogs. That's what the man wants. All right, so this is all mixed up together. I'm just going to stick this in the fridge. And get our hands a good wash, and we're going to start on those sweet rolls. Because while the sweet rolls are cooling, we'll do our pork sandwiches and make our farmer's lunch. Normally I would wear a glove when I do the meat because I don't like it when the meat gets under my nails, which is where a lot of bacteria grows. So, there we go. What you doing over there? Heating up your bun. Let's get this one out of the way, because that one has cooties on it. This one just has a little bit of breadcrumbs on it. And we're gonna cream up some sugar, some butter. It's always better with butter. Explorers, hello. I made meatloaf in the electric oven. How many people make meatloaf? You don't necessarily look forward to the meatloaf dinner, but you're already thinking about the meatloaf sandwiches you're gonna have the next day. That's me. Peanut, hello, how are you doing today? Nice to see you. I dropped, this is gonna be for the sandwich. Yeah, so anyway, so I started to tell you guys why I'm not wearing the new apron, because I wanna spray it with, and Keen had said to spray it with like a Scotch guard that is designed for like Nubic leather or suede. Anything else will really darken it, and nobody around here carries it. We have this little store called Buy Mart, which is kind of like hardware, a couple of groceries, a little bit of clothes, like a little tiny mini store. And they had a can in there of something that was over in their camping section designed for leather. But I think because it was so old, it comes out in a straight stream, and I've cleaned the nozzle and nothing on that work. The Source, how are you doing? Thank you for that gifted sub to Wormbug. Don't you love some of these names? I just love some of these names. The sandwiches are absolutely the best part of meatloaf. And a fried meatloaf sandwich. Oh my Lanta. We all love the sandwiches. Maybe we should do like a meatloaf stream and we'll do them mini so they don't take like a really long time to cook. Do like mini meatloafs and make a lot of different meatloaf sandwiches. Doing well, no problem. Explorer, how are you doing? Thank you for the bit. I had to send the umbrella back. So I got my Biddy umbrella. In the description, it said child umbrella, said 15 inches. So I thought, this is perfect. I just want a little tiny umbrella. I open it up, and this thing opens up like this. And I'm like, that is not a child's umbrella. If a child's carrying that and a gust of wind happens, the child's gone. The child is absolutely gone. So it's like, yeah, does anyone put taters and gravy on the meatloaf sandwiches? What about tots? So you get a little bit of a crunch. The gravy I can totally see, because we did the turkey sandwich from Friends, right? Caspar, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome on in. The Source, thank you so much. Gifting a sub to Katsuji. I gotta make sure I put it. Cajun tots. Yes. Cajun tots. Now I want tots. I have a couple of tots in here that we could probably do with the burger. What do you think? What do you think? I make my own meatloaf with salsa. That would be scrump. That would be really good to do if you did a ground chicken meatloaf. It would add so much flavor to that. Alrighty. Hey, wait a minute. Guys, hang on. I'm going to put these here like this. We have an envelope here that is from Spank My Betty. That's from Spank My Betty. I looked over, I moved my towel and I saw it underneath there. We need to open this. Make sure there's nothing in there. I tried with turkey, not so good as beef. We're gonna be making a batch of cowboy candy here. And the cowboy candy is one of the best things on a turkey burger. A grilled turkey burger. Hands down one of the best things you'll ever eat on a grilled turkey burger. We need to open this. Is it okay if I open it now? Spank My Betty? Or should I wait? Your call. Please say yes. Oh, the Source. Cowboy candy is incredible because of, the jalapenos get soft. There's that tang from the vinegar, that gets you right here. The sugar that kind of hides the heat, and then you get the heat at the finish. You're like, whoo, all right. But the heat doesn't linger. It's kind of there. Go for it. Oh, you would love cowboy candy. Okay, I'm gonna slice it through. I'll put this here. Oh, wait, what? Moon cakes and milk bread? What? Sweet and savory recipe inspired by Chinese bakeries. What the heck? This is seriously cool. I want to know what all these are on the cover right now. I think we need to do all of these. Look at this. Look at this. Thanks for the sub. That's the best day of my life. Katsuji, welcome on in. Now you have all the cool emotes. You get to play with all the cool emotes. That book is awesome. I've wanted to make those. Malay cake, Malay Gao. Oh my God, these pictures. Oh, see, they even have like stories. I needed a little rolling pin. Okay, end of stream. I'm going to go sit down with this book. Something Asian, something to inspire baking. Spank My Betty, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Fluffy steamed bun dough. I've never made steamed buns. I did make steamed dumplings in school, I think. So we're talking many, many years ago. Best emotes I've ever seen. We have some funny emotes. I think we do have some funny emotes. I am so looking forward to this. Oh, what are these? Honey pistachio mooncakes. How did they get that pattern? Please tell me that. Please tell me that has to be a stamp. Do I have to form that? Look how beautiful these are. Look at these. When you have a book that you just look at the pictures and start drooling, oh, I am in. It's a wood mold. Oh, look at these on the inside. I'm so excited. Look at these. Look at those. We have to do those. I have to put a Post-it note. Always keep Post-it notes. Red bean and salted egg yolk mooncakes. Makes 12 mooncakes. I got to figure out how to do those. I got to find molds for those. I'm already marking pages. This is what I do. I go through and I mark. A lot of times there's like a lot of Post-it notes. I go through and I actually do like the little tabbies. You know, as Cowboy Cook Kent says, you can't get full-on fancy. Fancy. Moroccan cookies and pastries. I know, now I am like really stoked. I am like super stoked for this. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I mean, some of these are just stunning. Like this one is like all braided on the front. Oh my gosh. Mooncakes and Milk Bread takes you on a culinary adventure through the world of Chinese bakeries. As architect turned blogger turned food blogger, Christina Cho introduces readers to unique, fresh interpretations of classic recipes for the modern baker. Inside, you will find the fullest milk bread, sweet, savory buns, her grandpa's famed almond cookies. He will love those. Beautifully stamped mooncakes. Oh, there's our answer. Whimsical fruit-adorned cakes, flaky tarts, and juicy dumplings. I am so excited about this. The pictures are stunning in here. The pictures are absolutely stunning. Thank you. I'm gonna see. Now I've got my homework after stream. I'm gonna be going through this, and this is gonna become. Let's see. We've got March. We're doing the Golden Girls. This might be our April stream, guys. This might be our April stream. We'll go through and we'll have a day of savory, and then we'll have a day of pastries, like Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday. What do you think? I think that sounds. I'm gonna do it. Amazing! Exclamation point amazing. Exclamation point amazing. Oh, my little note. I gotta put that over there. So I need to make I thought I had a list of like all the little thank you things in there. Okay, let's get started on our mooncakes. Yeah, that's what we're all here for. We're here for not the mooncakes, although they do require moon sugar. We need flour. There's our flour. Oh my God, I just filled that thing up. That thing's heavy, and there's our sugar. Should have got these out earlier. This is where you get your workout, folks. 5-gallon buckets filled with flour and sugar. Whew, all right. Glad I ate my Wheaties. Right there, right there. Sounds like fun. Sugar blessed by the moon. I don't know how the moon sugar is made, but the Khajiit love it. The Khajiit love it. I'm already eyeballing that book. Okay, so we need to have, we have 2, let's get out our thing on here. So, not going about that. Sweet rolls, so we have, it's half a teaspoon from the salt pile. 1/4 cup from the milk jug or jug of milk, 2 cups from a sack of flour, 2 sticks of butter, 5 chicken eggs. We need 1½ teaspoons of extract from the vanilla plant, 1 2/3 cup of moon sugar, aka granulated sugar. So we are going to cream the butter and sugar. It says for at least 5 minutes. We're going to throw this over into the mixer over there, and then we'll start getting our other stuff ready. We're going to prep our pan. I'm going to spray those really, really good so that the cakes pop out as soon as they're done. Blessed sugar of the moon. I still love the game Skyrim. I wish I had more time to play it. Right now, I started my, so you guys remember the picture I showed you guys of the next crochet project? I started that last night. It's going to be it's a hat that looks like an octopus, like it's got the big head of the octopus here, then it comes up to a hat around you, and then it has all the tentacles that hang down. The pattern's a little different than what I'm used to working with, and I'm not a pattern type gal. I like to go in there and just do it, or like watch a YouTube video and go, all right, I got it. So it's kind of fun stuff. All right, we're just gonna kind of cut this up a little bit, just because it makes it easier for this is all room temperature, thank goodness. Woo-wee. Butter. Oh, you guys, tomorrow we are making a decadent, from scratch, red velvet cake for our 3,000 follower stream tomorrow. It's gonna be, well, I was gonna say it's going to be beautiful. The picture is beautiful. I could look like an episode of Nailed It by the time I get done, but we won't know. Aloha Kanara made some dirty fries, teriyaki size, fur cake fries, chef peanut hurricane fries. You had me at fries. You had me at fries on that one, man. I love French fries. This is my favorite snack. You mentioned bakery, reminded me of how I always stuck to one brownie recipe, same as my mom. Till this last week, a friend sent me an early birthday present of homemade brownies. They were so fudgy and had melted chocolate on top, so the oh my gosh. Sometimes you gotta branch out of that comfort zone. Katsuji, thank you very much. Those were a gift from my Amazon wish list from Lord and Lady Varkalox. And so it's just a couple strings of light. It has this really advanced controller where it does like all these different colors, and I just put it on the cute little strummy thing here. I thought, yeah, let's put that in there. All right, let's get this going in there. Okay, that's our sugar. I mean, that's our butter. That's our sugar. That's good, Kanar. That's real good. You're doing good there. And we got to get our sugar out. Ah, sugar, ba-dum-bum-bum, honey, honey. Dave coming in with Tell Me Like Julia redemption. Okay. Okay, Tell It Like Julia. We're going to talk about our next steps in our recipe in the lovely, hopefully not too butchered, accent and voice of Julia Child. I didn't know you like fries. It's almost a problem how many. I'm a fryaholic. A fryaholic. Okay. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to cream the butter and the sugar together, and this is going to give us this wonderful silky consistency in our moon cakes, our sweet rolls, as the term is used. Now, I personally have not played Skyrim, but I hear it's a wonderful game, and there's a lot of food to be enjoyed in this game, and I'm hoping that maybe we can do more food in the future. But for now, we need to get our sugar, and we need 1 2/3 cup sugar. So let's measure that out, add that to our butter, and get this going over on our stand mixer, which is going to make it a lot easier than doing it like I had to do back in the day with a whisk in hand and good shoulder muscles. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your stream, and bon appetit! Ta-da! Thank you. All right, sugar. Ah, sugar. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Kelly Cakes has that as one of her songs that she gets to play on there. It is so adorable. It is so adorable. Oh, Trevor, I love watching them. I love watching them. I watch them through, because I have a subscription through PBS. I watch a lot of stuff on PBS. Apparently it's what you do when you get older. And it's such a neat show to go back and watch, especially after I watched them, when they first came out, and now to watch them now, it's absolutely wonderful. Mama Rewind, welcome on in, Mama Rewind. How are you doing? I hope you are having a fantastic day. All right, butter, 1 2/3 cup. I'll just have to use my 1/3 one twice. All right, 1 cup, and there's a third. We'll just go dump both of these in there and then dump in. I'm just asking to spill these everywhere. That's happening. This is just an excuse to spill the sugar everywhere. Now it says to let this do its thing for 5 minutes, so we're gonna make sure it's snapped down there. Oh, how about we plug it in? Epic fail, nobody clipped that. Jeez. Is that too loud for you guys? I love the Lucy documentaries. I love watching I Love Lucy, all of them. I watch murder mysteries on PBS. Sale, if you have a subscription to BritBox, they have a lot of great murder mysteries on there. The Brits